Before we hop into the video, and I don't like doing these too often because it's kind of repetitive to have the beginning of each video, but we still haven't reached 9,300, and I only do these when we're close to the next milestone. So if you guys are new, hook your boy up with that subscribe. Alright YouTube, so we are back again with another Fallout 76 discussion video. I try to do these as often as I can. That way we're not always just talking about news and information that comes out for Fallout 76. I like to have some original videos on the channel as well. So for today I wanted to discuss the story for Fallout 76. More specifically, the fact that we don't know what the hell the story is. I got this video idea after the big information dump we got from Game Informer yesterday, day before, whatever. It depends on when this video is coming out. But we got that big article from Game Informer, and it kind of clicked after I got done reading it, doing my video, recapping it and stuff, that we still don't even know what the hell it is that we're actually going to be doing in this game in terms of the story. And we're coming up on 3 months since this game got fully revealed at, E3 2018, which was June 10th. So when they did the big reveal for Fallout 76. We're coming up on September 10th pretty soon, and we actually don't even know what the main story is for this game. And I found it kind of weird, and this is in terms of the marketing with this game as a whole, because back at E3 2015 for Fallout 4, we had like an hour-long showcase, or pretty close to an hour, and I'm pretty sure we learned just about everything at E3 2015 for Fallout 4, whereas we've just been getting little parcels of information for this game steadily over the course of the past 3 months. Like, I haven't watched the E3 showcase for Fallout 4 in a long time, and I'm not going to rewatch it just for this video because it is like an hour long, but I'm pretty sure at E3 we knew that the story of the game was that we were going to be tracking down our son. We don't know what the story is of this game. All we know is that now, because of the Game Informer, we learned a little bit. We know the Overseer left before everybody else did, and we get a transmission when we leave the vault to do something, and all we know is that it's going to have us going to each zone, all 6 of the biomes of the Fallout 76 map. And that's all we know. We don't even know what the hell it is we're actually going to be doing. And I find that kind of weird and a little bit frustrating and a little bit worrisome, because that makes me think that the story's not going to be that good, which is why they're holding off on telling us what it is. Or it's going to be lackluster. Because they've been pushing since E3 2018 that this game does have a main story and the side quests like you'd expect from a Fallout game, but they still haven't told us what the main story is. They keep putting that off. They keep holding off on telling us what it is, and it makes me think that it's just a kind of an underwhelming story. It almost has to be, because why else would you not tell us what it is already? And look, we've got tons of info. Of course, it's been spread out over the past 3 months at different gaming events and random interviews and other things like that. We've got plenty of info for this game, but there are still some questions that need to be answered. And this is a major one, because this is a big word for a lot of people, is that the quests in this game aren't going to be that good because it is a multiplayer game. They expect you to be having more fun, running around with your friends and other players, doing stuff, building, settlements and PvP with each other and doing what quests there are in the game together, but they haven't really delved into what the quests are for this game. And again, as I've said plenty of times in the video, they haven't delved into what the main quest is for this game. And since we know that the main quest has us going to each and every zone of the map, I feel like it's got to be something that's kind of repetitive. And we also know that there's not supposed to be really any NPCs in the game at all, except for maybe like robots that help give us quests. Maybe, we talked about it a bunch, maybe there's friendly Scorched, and maybe there's some friendly super mutants or something like that. But we know that there's not really any NPCs in this game like at all as quest givers. So what exactly we're going to each and every area doing? I feel like it's got to be something kind of repetitive, because why else would we be forced to go to each and every zone of the map? I absolutely have no idea what the main quest would be, because they've not given us any hints at all, but the fact that we're forced to go to each and every biome, the forest, the Savage Divide, the Cranberry Bog and all other stuff, like the fact that we have to go to each and every zone, I feel like we're going to be doing the same thing to some degree in each and every zone. So I don't know, man. I feel like the main quest for this game is going to be underwhelming. And for some of you out there, that's probably not a surprise. I don't know a lot of multiplayer games that are strictly multiplayer. Yes, you can play the main quest in this game by yourself, but it's still a strictly multiplayer game. I don't know many of them that have that good of a story. And again, if I could be wrong there, give me an example in the comments if you know of one. But I just don't personally know of forced multiplayer games, only multiplayer games that have just fantastic stories. And for me personally, this is how I feel. I don't believe the Fallout games have that great of stories. Like, I don't play the Fallout games for the stories of them. I just like to explore the big open worlds, exploring, leveling up, questing, killing monsters, changing my character builds, starting a new game and doing another character build. Like, that's what I enjoy about the Fallout games. And I enjoy the lore as well, but the stories themselves, I don't find that interesting. Fallout 3 story was good the first and maybe second time I played it, but then it's like kind of repetitive and it's not that engaged. You don't have a lot of choice. Fallout New Vegas' story, and I've said this in the past, I don't find it that interesting, but obviously with New Vegas, you have a lot of choice for the story. You can end the game multiple different ways, so it's good in that respect, but the actual story of the game, don't find it that interesting. And with Fallout 4, do we even need to discuss it? So I'm not expecting a fantastic story for Fallout 76. Bethesda, in my opinion, hasn't had that great of a track record in terms of the story for the Fallout series since they've taken it on. And of course, with this being a multiplayer game, they're focusing a lot on the multiplayer aspects. That's going to have to take away from any ideas for a story. It's going to have to take away from story aspects when they're focusing so much on all these other things as you can do with other players and player interactions and building with each other and killing each other and fighting each other, doing quests with each other. It's just going to take away from the story. That's just how it's going to be. So let me know your thoughts below, guys. It's kind of an all-over-the-place discussion video, but it's something I felt like I needed to talk about. I'm just kind of curious what you guys think. What do you think? Just what do you think the damn story is going to be? We know that the Vault Overseer left. We're kind of trying to figure out what happened to her, I believe is what the story is. So maybe that's why we're going to each area. Is like, hey, is the Overseer here? Nope, let's go to the next area. Maybe if that is the story, that sounds fucking terrible, if I'm honest. So again, just let me know your thoughts below. What do you think the story is going to be? Do you believe Bethesda is purposely hiding the story from us because it is going to be underwhelming or lackluster? And if you guys want to enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Turn on notifications. Follow me on Twitter at TheDashingDavid, at my Discord. Links to my social networks are in the description and in the outro. Later, guys.
Give me a smile, give me forever for a while, give me forever for a while. Quit acting like a baby, or at least less like a